peninsula divided, the legacy of war. The Korean peninsula remains a stark reminder of the Cold War's enduring legacy. Divided by ideology and separated by the Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, since 1953, North and South Korea have developed distinct military doctrines shaped by their respective histories and alliances. The North, under the Kim dynasty's rule, has prioritized self-reliance and a military-first policy, amassing a large but technologically disparate armed forces. In contrast, the South, a staunch US ally, has modernized its military with American support, focusing on technological superiority and interoperability with Western forces. This divergence in approach underscores the complex security dynamics that continue to define the peninsula. The Korean War, a brutal conflict from 1950 to 1953, pitted the Communist North against the US-backed South, leaving a deep scar on the peninsula. While an armistice agreement halted the fighting, a formal peace treaty was never signed, leaving the two Koreas technically at war. The war's legacy, marked by mutual suspicion and a heavily fortified border, continues to influence the military postures of both sides. The armistice agreement led to the creation of the DMZ, a 250-kilometer-long and 4-kilometer-wide buffer zone stretching across the peninsula. It serves as a stark symbol of the division, heavily mined and patrolled by soldiers from both sides. The DMZ stands as a physical manifestation of the political and ideological chasm separating North and South Korea, a constant reminder of the ever-present possibility of conflict. North Korea's military quantity over quality. North Korea, officially the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, maintains one of the world's largest standing armies, estimated at over 1.2 million active personnel. This formidable force is largely equipped with aging Soviet-era equipment, reflecting the country's economic limitations and international isolation. However, Pyongyang has placed a significant emphasis on developing asymmetric capabilities, particularly in the realm of nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles. North Korea's pursuit of nuclear weapons has been a major source of international concern. Since its first nuclear test in 2006, the DPRK has conducted 6 nuclear tests and developed a diverse arsenal of ballistic missiles, including intercontinental ballistic missiles theoretically capable of reaching the continental United States. These developments have significantly raised the stakes on the Korean peninsula and beyond. Despite its limited resources, North Korea has also invested heavily in developing its cyber warfare capabilities. Cyber attacks have become a key tool for Pyongyang to generate revenue, steal sensitive information, and disrupt its adversaries. The country's cyber army, estimated to number in the thousands, poses a growing threat to global security. South Korea's armed forces, a modern defense. In stark contrast to the North, South Korea boasts a technologically advanced and well-equipped military. With an active duty force of around 600,000 personnel, the Republic of Korea Armed Forces prioritize quality over quantity, emphasizing training, technology, and interoperability with US forces. Seoul's defense strategy centers on deterring North Korean aggression and maintaining a robust defense posture. South Korea's military modernization efforts have been driven by the need to counter the growing threat posed by North Korea's conventional and asymmetric capabilities. Seoul has invested heavily in acquiring advanced weaponry, including F-35 stealth fighters, K-2 Black Panther tanks, and Sejong the Great-class destroyers. This modernization drive aims to provide the ROK military with a decisive edge in any potential conflict. Beyond conventional capabilities, South Korea has also made significant strides in developing its own missile defense systems, such as the Cheonggung-2, Iron Hawk 2 surface-to-air missile system. These systems aim to intercept and destroy incoming North Korean ballistic missiles, providing a crucial layer of defense for South Korea and its allies. Section 4. naval gazes, submarines, and surface power projection. The maritime domain plays a critical role in the Korean Peninsula's security environment. North Korea, with its long coastline, has invested in a sizable submarine force, primarily composed of small coastal submarines and midget submarines. These vessels, while technologically inferior to their southern counterparts, pose a significant threat to South Korean and US naval forces operating in the region. South Korea, on the other hand, boasts a modern and capable navy equipped with destroyers, frigates, and amphibious assault ships. The ROK Navy's focus on anti-submarine warfare capabilities reflects the perceived threat posed by North Korea's underwater fleet. Seoul has also invested in acquiring larger surface combatants, such as the Dokdo-class amphibious assault ships, to enhance its power projection capabilities. The contrasting naval capabilities of the two Koreas highlight their divergent strategic priorities. North Korea's emphasis on submarines reflects its focus on asymmetric warfare and its desire to exploit vulnerabilities in South Korea's maritime defenses. South Korea, conversely, seeks to maintain naval superiority to deter North Korean aggression and protect its sea lanes. Section 5. Wings of the Peninsula. Comparing air power. The Korean Peninsula's airspace is another arena where the military capabilities of North and South Korea diverge significantly. North Korea's Air Force, while large in numbers, operates a fleet of mostly outdated Soviet-era aircraft. These aircraft, lacking in modern avionics and weaponry, would be outmatched by South Korea's more advanced Air Force in any potential conflict. South Korea, in contrast, possesses a modern Air Force equipped with advanced fighter jets, including F-15K Slam Eagles, KF-16 Fighting Falcons, and F-35A Lightning IIs. The ROK Air Force's emphasis on air superiority reflects its strategic objective of quickly gaining control of the skies in any conflict with the North. The disparity in air power between North and South Korea underscores the technological gap that exists between the two militaries. While North Korea's Air Force might pose a numerical threat, its aging fleet would be hard-pressed to contend with South Korea's technologically superior aircraft in a head-to-head confrontation. Section 6. A delicate balance. Implications for regional security. The military standoff on the Korean Peninsula remains one of the world's most volatile security challenges. North Korea's pursuit of nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles, coupled with its massive conventional forces, poses a significant threat to regional stability. South Korea's efforts to modernize its military and strengthen its alliance with the United States underscore the gravity of the situation. The presence of US forces in South Korea, a legacy of the Korean War, remains a critical deterrent against North Korean aggression. The US commitment to defending its ally, backed by its conventional and nuclear capabilities, serves as a powerful reminder of the potential consequences of any military miscalculation by Pyongyang. The complex interplay of military capabilities on the Korean Peninsula necessitates a cautious and calibrated approach to managing tensions. Dialogue, diplomacy, and a commitment to peace remain essential to preventing a conflict that would have devastating consequences for the region and beyond.